Happy birthday to me! Y'all, I made it to 45 and not only made it, but I'm thriving, growing, learning, and stepping into a whole new chapter, okay? Today isn't just a live stream, okay? It's a celebration for me. uh for this community and for everything we've built this year. So let's laugh, reflect, manifest, and yes, I'm taking all birthday blessings today. Okay. Listen, before we begin, don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you know you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all my other social media platforms. I'm JoviBeauty. I'm JoviBeauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Okay. Now I'm going to wait. Now I'm going to drop the intro because I wanted to shout myself out before I drop any freaking intro. So here we go. And then we'll get on with the rest of today's show. Okay, guys, how are y'all doing today? Okay, I hope y'all are having an amazing day, amazing morning. I know I am. I woke up happy. I didn't know how I was going to feel these last couple of days because I ain't really been feeling that great these last couple of days. But I woke up excited about my birthday, excited about turning 45. Okay, I feel so blessed. And I want to talk a little bit about that today, if y'all are all right with that. Okay, before we begin, I see you, DC, but hold up. Sierra, shout out to Sierra. Sierra sent me, hold on. Shout out to Sierra. This morning I woke up. It was Sierra, right? I believe it was. When I woke up this morning, when I came out of the bathroom this morning, I saw that Sierra sent me a birthday donation. Okay, so thank you to Sierra. She sent it at 10 o'clock this morning. All right, she said, "Happy birthday, beautiful queen, Scorpio season." So shout out to Sierra. I really appreciate you so much. And shout out to DC. Shout out to DC for the birthday donation. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. I pinned the link to the top of the YouTube chats. So if anybody would like to send me a birthday donation, you already know it is thoroughly appreciated. Hold on, let me turn this off. Okay. Let me turn it off. How are y'all doing today? Okay. Today's a great day. Today is a great day. Thank you so much, DC. I see you. I see you. Happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. So look, I got some topics, but not really topics, because it's my birthday, all right? It's about me. No, I'm playing. No, not. Okay, listen. So I want to talk about I think I've told y'all this story before because I told my daughter last night, you might come home to me breaking down in the closet because I've told y'all this story. Maybe you've heard it, maybe you haven't. When I turned 30, it was all good. I was all good. I was so excited, so happy up until like midnight before I hit 30. And like, I thought my life was like over, it was so much. I was crying in the closet. Okay. I specifically remember my little brother, he was 13 at the time. My baby brother literally dragged me out the closet. He was like, "This is enough." It was like at 9:00 at night. He said, "Listen, you've been in here all day. Okay. You got to get out the closet. You gotta, And I really, for a minute, I thought I was gonna feel like that this morning, because I'm like 45. Last night I was so. Last night I came out and hugged my daughter and was like, I'm closer to 50. I'm closer to death than life. I was bugging, but I woke up feeling excited about it, feeling just like I have lived through so much and I have learned so much over the years. So, my first, I guess, topic of the day is what I've learned in the last 45 years or at 45. Boundaries. We spoke about this a lot, okay? Boundaries, detachment, putting myself first, especially being women, okay? Being women, on top of that, being Black women, we are the dumping ground for everybody and their bullshit. And we're expected, especially, I'm not only a woman, a Black woman on top of that, I'm the firstborn, and it's a bunch of boys behind me. So y'all already know how that went down. Being accountable and responsible for everybody else. And in my 45 years, I've learned that that's not okay. I'm accountable for me, what makes me happy. And everybody else is accountable for what makes them happy. I've learned that I don't have to, right? Because I guess I grew up thinking like I have to give, have to be patient, have to be thoughtful, have to be the grown up, even when I was a child and everybody else were fucking adults that were acting like they were younger than me. I have to be the responsible one, disagreeing with fucking grown-ups, right? And I've learned that, like, I don't have to be the adult. I can choose me. I can put boundaries in place. I can say I don't want to deal with this and stand on that. The world is not over. I've learned, like, that's what makes me laugh about what I did at 30, because I've learned that, life only gets better, especially the more boundaries and, self-respect and self-love that you have. It only gets better as you grow older, because even though even for the girls who know this when they're younger, it just magnifies the older you get, like the less shits you give, right? And I literally give zero shits, especially when it does not benefit me or suit me. I don't care, and I love that for me. You know why? Because caring gives you fucking wrinkles. Caring kills you sometimes. I was speaking to my daughter yesterday as well, but early in the day. She wrote something beautiful. She writes so well, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if one day she writes a book. And she wrote something, for one of her classes about her life. I'm not going to get into it that much, but we were speaking about what our lives would be if I took a different route in certain things, right? I would not be who I am. I would not look the way I look, right? I would be a broken shell of a person. And like, because I would be a broken shell of a person, she would in turn also be a broken shell of a fucking person, right? And just looking at, it might not have always been easy. It definitely was not always easy, right? But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of what I've done in my life. I'm proud of what I have accomplished. I'm proud of when I've stood up for myself. I am just so elated about that. And my daughter, she's spoiled. She's a brat. She get on my nerves 80% of the time, But at the end of the day, I raised a amazing, self-sufficient young lady. And I'm excited to see where she's going to be when I'm 60. My grandmother told me when I was young, listen, I'm going to knock on wood because I don't want to jinx myself. But my grandmother told me when I was young that I was going to live to be 100. And I'll be damned if I don't believe her. So we got about 50, y'all got about 55 more years of seeing my motherfucking face. Okay. And hopefully, it stays like this. Okay. I am getting these things. We use collagen over here. I used to use Spoiled Child, but I found another collagen company, and I'm gonna start using their collagen because I want to make sure I stay plump and whatever. And when I start using it and start, seeing results or whatever, I'll let y'all know about it. I'll make a video or whatever so y'all can see what I'm talking about. But I'm just excited about life. What else have I learned? I said that detachment, self-respect, peace above chaos. I've said that. Friendships. I used to put in a lot of effort in my friend. Not that I don't put in effort into my friendships now. I do, but it's reciprocated, right? I know that the people that I have around me love me, and I love them, and we could keep it a buck with each other all the time. And we value each other. And that's great. That's great because again, I started, I remember having friendships where it was really just me giving people a place to stay, me being there for other people that weren't necessarily there for me or would put in such effort like I would. So it's a beautiful thing to know that the people that I call friends, that the people that I have around me really love me and really fuck with me the way I love them and would fuck with them. Reciprocation is a beautiful thing. Wanting the best for each other is a beautiful fucking thing. And sometimes you fully don't comprehend that when you are younger. And I do now, and I love that for me and my friends. Okay, and I got the last thing I have on this. What have I learned at 45 or up until 45 is knowing your worth. Now, I'm gonna say, y'all know me, that I've always kind of known I'm that bitch, but I guess especially as I've gotten older, I've always said that I don't like when, I speak to somebody, let's a man, and maybe I might say, what do you like about me or some weird shit like that, right? And the first thing out of his mouth is, how beautiful I am or whatever, I can't help that. I can't help that. It's a joke. I'm playing. But like knowing that my value as a human being is like who I am as a person. Yeah, I'm beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm good to look at. Okay. But understanding that I feel like I'm a great fucking human being. I'm a great fucking person. And my worth is tied up in me being a happy person, me being to my best ability, a good human being, right? Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm, all of this shit, but that's not the main focus or the main or the top spot on why I'm worthy or why I should be loved or whatever the fucking case is, right? I understand that, I'm a great person. Um I try my best. I try to help people as much as possible. I try to be there for, and I love that about me. Let me say that. I love that about me. People who call themselves my friends love that about me. And that's just what it is, okay? So I got next. What am I proud of this year? So I am proud of y'all. Okay, I'm proud of us. I'm proud that I put in so much work. Sometimes I have my moments and it don't feel like it, but like I put in so much work in building our channel and keeping our channel. What's the word? Applicable. It's a good enough word for everyone, right? Trying to adjust and bring and give people more things to think about. Give the women who follow me more things to think about, right? I am very proud of that. I'm proud of, encouraging people. I'm happy when people leave me comments when I post a video or a clip of something, and I get comments, or y'all hit me up on IG or in the comment section here and be like, I really needed to hear this. I really needed to hear this. I had a decision about some shit. I'm not getting into people business to make. And hearing you talk about this, unprompted, because again, it wasn't about them. It was just something that I'm saying, really touched them. And I'm really proud about that. My content shift is working, okay? And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see where it goes. And I think my brand strength, JoviBeauty, has also grown. I'm trying to really elevate. And I think I've been making, some decent steps in that direction. So I'm excited about that. It says 3, what do I want for my next chapter? I don't know what that means really. I do, but I don't. Like, short-term goals, long-term goals. I don't know. But I know I want abundance. I know I want abundance. I know I want abundance. I know I want to create the life for myself that I feel like I deserve. Like I feel like I have created a lot of it, but I really want to live the life that I really want, especially with my kid in the next year or so going off to college and it really being all about me when she leaves. I really want to have what I think I deserve, or what God, the universe, whatever, thinks I deserve. I want expansion on my channel. I want success. I want to keep healthy. I got a doctor's appointment on Monday, so I probably won't be here. It was either today or Monday when I made the appointment. And who the fuck going to the doctor on their birthday? Okay, listen. So I got a doctor's appointment on Monday to, for my overall health. And I want to keep myself healthy. I want to keep myself healthy. I want to enjoy the next 55 years of my damn life. Okay. I want to enjoy it. I want wealth. Yep. I'm going to say it. I want wealth. And I want to continue to have an abundance of peace in my life. I want to continue to have an abundance of peace, whatever that may look like. Who knows what that may be in 5 to 10 years. I remember back when I was 30 in the closet, I wanted to get remarried again and all of that foolishness. I don't know if I want that. I'm not saying that I won't necessarily do it, but I just want to be happy and peaceful. I just want to be happy, peaceful, and help women to live their best lives, live their life like it's golden. Y'all already know the vibes, and to feel good about ourselves, and understanding that whatever the fuck was before, like I always say, you don't have to be who you were before. You could make a decision to be who you want to be. You want to be happy, you can make the decision to do that and put in the work to do that. You want to live a joyful life. That is what you deserve, and you can take steps for that. We put in so much work and effort for everybody else, and it's about that time that we put it in for ourselves. And I just want to really focus on what brings me joy and what makes me happy. So I want to ask y'all a couple questions. Okay, I want to ask y'all, I'm going to go into the chat. I want y'all to tell me what I should manifest this year at 45. Okay, what should I manifest in the next year? What do y'all think I can manifest and should manifest? Okay, that's one question that I have for you. You don't have to answer all, or you can answer all. We talking today. What is your biggest life lesson this year? I've I don't want to get well, shit. It's my birthday. So I say what the fuck I want to say. Okay. My biggest life lesson this year, I'll answer it while y'all are gearing up to answer the question. My biggest life lesson this year, and I guess I've alluded to it, is choosing my mental health and my peace over anything and everybody, regardless of who you are. There are family members that I stopped speaking to this year because it did not bring me peace. Because I felt like speaking to them was not beneficial to me emotionally and mentally. Speaking to these people allowed other people to think that they could play with me. And I've just decided I've been on a cutoff spree, really and truly. I've been on a cutoff spree, and it is one of the best things I've ever fucking done. I don't care who it is. I'm not talking about my mama. I'm not talking about my mama, just not dealing with shit and like having my boundaries like up here. I feel like if I can say, you know what, I don't want to deal with it. You go do what you're doing. I'm over here doing what I'm doing. If I could cut this person off and they're so fucking close to me, like, who the fuck is y'all? Not you in particular, but in general, who the hell are these people? Okay. That's how I feel about it. And it has given me peace. I'm not even gonna lie. It has given me peace. It doesn't matter who you are. I told y'all recently, I had a situation with somebody I was engaging with a little bit, and they said some stupid shit to me, and I just deaded it. And I contribute that to, if I cut this person off and they're a family member and I've known them my whole fucking life, who the fuck is you? And I love them. Not to say, what I'm saying? And I love them. And I love them. And I can say, I don't want to do it because I have to love me more. I don't want to do it because I have to love me more. Who the fuck is you? And that to me it was a beautiful realization. Let's say that. It was a beautiful realization. And it allowed me to just, if it does not suit me, if it is not beneficial to me emotionally, mentally, financially, none of that shit, it can go. Shit, even if it's beneficial to me financially. If I don't feel good about the situation, it can go yonder. All right, we got another donation. We got a donation from Christine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christine, for your birthday donation, It is thoroughly appreciated. I did see I had another super chat. Hold on. CashApp. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Hold on. Thank you so much, Brittany. Brittany, hit your girl up. Hold on. Brittany said a red. If y'all know anything, I ain't gonna say what Brittany said, but Brittany said a red donation, girl. Thank you so much for your donation. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Thank you so much, Brittany. I appreciate you, girl. Sierra sent another donation. She said, thank you for the many gems, big sis. You are welcome. Thank you. Thank you for all of your donations. Hold on. I have another. I think I got a Venmo. I just saw a Venmo. Hold on. Where the heck is the Venmo? Oh, no. No. I don't have a Venmo. Okay. All right. So thank you for all of y'all donations. Cha-chang, chang. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Especially Brittany, girl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. All right. Thank y'all so freaking much. Like I said, you can send me a donation however you like, whether they super chats, cash app, Zelle, whatever. It is thoroughly appreciated. Okay. Hold on. Let me just check this real fast. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So let me go. Let me check these comments really fast. And then I got more questions that we can get into. I got more questions. I did want to talk a little bit about Nicki Minaj. But I don't know if I want to do that today. Y'all want to talk a little bit about Nicki Minaj? Tell me if y'all want to talk about a little bit about Nicki Minaj, because I got a little bit of time today, okay? So y'all tell me if y'all want to talk about a little bit of Nicki Minaj. Thank you so, yes, girl. Thank you so much. The affirmations of it all. It is real life. It is real freaking life, okay? Thank you, Darnell. Thank you, Miss Hogg, thank you so much. Of course, DC. Thank you, Monique, for the birthday shout out. Yes, Scorpio is in the house. Y'all, I think when we came on the other day, I was telling y'all my birthday is next week. I've been saying next week for so long that I was like, wait a minute, it's Thursday. Next week is Thanksgiving. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me, but I am so excited. I am so excited. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for the birthday shout out. Hey, Stephanie. She said, blessings, grand risings, and happy birthday, beautiful. Wishing you an amazing, blissful birthday. Thank you so much. I'm wishing it for myself too. Cha-chang, chang. Thank you, Darnell. What? Ahada, thank you. Bree, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did you? In my head, I know your name, Bree. Thank you so much, Bree. Bree's the one that sent the Brittany. In my mind, it didn't click. Thank you so much, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Going like you. She said, I plan on going like you when I hit 40, my 40s. Listen, I don't know what I thought I would feel like, but like, I really feel like I don't have to give a fuck about nothing. I'm at that age. I'm bad. I'm grown. I'm grown. I was like, I'm officially an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an adult, bro. I'm in my 40s. At that, I'm about to hit here. I'm about to be closer to 45, like closer to 50. I'm a whole grown up. I don't go mom nothing if it don't bring me joy. Like, I ain't worried about it. Thank you, Susan. She said, happy birthday and many more blessings all year long. You are worthy. Yes, we are. Hey, conversation. How are you, girl? She said, happy Queen Day, Jovi. I hope this year God brings you all your dreams, goals, full circles. Keep shining, Queen, and love the pink bucket. Listen, if y'all want the pink bucket hat, check out the shopping link here. Check out, it'll say product link or shopping link. I forgot what it say. I got all the links. I got the link to the hat up in there. I got the link to the gloss. I got the link to the chair. Check it out. Okay, this sweater was last season, so I didn't even, but I'll look to see if they have it. And if they do, I'll add it to the links. Sierra said, girl, I'm proud of us, not only waking up and choosing us, but I'm proud of you working out. The collarbone, the collarbone is collaring. Look at that. Girl, yes, I am back in the gym, keeping eating well. I'm eating a lot better. I've started taking these multivitamins like I should, because sometimes I be missing them. I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm trying to, be more consistent as you get older. Making sure you stay cute. It's a job. It's a job. Okay, so let's move down and see what y'all are saying. Sierra said, I can see you traveling and riding elephants and going to Paris, to be honest. Me too, girl. Me too, girl. I can see that for me too, girl. That is the goal. Okay, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wealth. Yes, I see that in my future. Listen. Thank you, Gloria. She said, I've been a sub since you had 5. Yes, you have. You've been here for a long time. She said, I've been a sub since you had 5K. And you have steadfast grown at your own pace and in your own lane. You're a true New York girl inspiration. Keep going. Thank you so much. Write the vision and make it plain. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. She said traveling and a Jovi beauty retreat. I was on a business call the other day and just talking to somebody about that, expanding and doing more. We older. I like to do shit. Bree said, my life lesson was do it scared. I love that. Yes. Do it anyway. You should do it anyway. Do it anyway. Fuck it. What's going to happen? Do it anyway. My mother always say, she says it in Spanish, so it sounds a little crazy in English, but nothing beats a fail but a try. Now, it sounds weird, but again, if you say it in Spanish, it makes sense. Nothing beats a fail but a try. If you don't try, you failed anyway. You failed anyway. But if you at least try, then you never really fail. You never really fail because at least you tried and you attempted to. Even if it didn't come out the way you wanted it to come out, you still did it. Sierra said, my life lesson is to go for opportunities and choose you. That it's okay to love your loved ones, say no and let go. Very true. She said she got next. What's that? Saturday? Happy birthday, Stephanie. Happy early birthday to you. As you grow, peace is the ultimate goal for real. It's true. It's true. It's true. Sierra said being your villain era was another lesson. It's okay to be structured in your masculine energy and get your tasks done that can move opportunities to you. It is perfectly okay. It is. Matter of fact, I think it is a mandatory for any woman to have a villain era. Being great, being nice. Even though I consider myself a good person, I do kind of consider myself nice. But nice means a fool. How much of a fool are we gonna be? And at what age do we stop being a damn fool? We could be genuine. We could be thoughtful. We could be empathetic. Okay. But I'm not going to drown for nobody. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to, and you shouldn't drown for nobody. Take an L for no one. If I'm going to take an L, I'm going to take it for myself. And my kid, But, she also said it's okay to be cold and you don't have to be the same person, that it's okay to cut off and not feel guilty. All of that learned by JoviBeauty. It is okay to be cold. People be frosty to you. People, that Zora Neale Hurston, she a poet, folklorist, bomb ass bitch. She always said People will kill you. I tell my daughter this all the time. People will kill you and tell the world you asked them to. When we just accept shit and accept shit and accept shit and just let people just, tear us down, or we pour into everyone's cup and our shit is empty. People will take from you because you're trying to be nice and you're trying to be whatever and you're trying to be you will die giving and being loving and doing all of this shit to people who don't fucking deserve it. And then they'll turn around and tell you, but who told you to do all of that? Which is true. Who told you to do all of that? That's why I believe you don't do it no more. That's why I believe you're going to choose. You should be choosing you. Because they sure as fuck won't choose them. I'm not going to die for nobody. I'm not even going to die for my teenager. Y'all know I love her to death. She get on my nerve. But I'm not dying for her. I'm not dying for nobody. We only get one of these. One of these. And unless someone is dying for you, why are you putting yourself on the cross for them? If you get my analogy. Thank you, Depressed. She said depressed and well dressed. I like that name. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bree. I'm so distracted. Sorry. Yes, thank you for the support. They said once you hit your 40s, you're in your I don't go fuck era. I'm excited to check into that era. Yeah. Cause like I've always kind of been like, but like really and truly, the older I get and the more I'm not letting nothing bother me. I'm matching energies all day. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm matching energies. You want to act dumb? Watch me act stupid. You want to be funny? I'll be funnier. I'm not above nothing. I'm not better than nothing. If you ain't better, I ain't better. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I take people for who they show me they are. Everybody. My brother, I told y'all he ain't here right now. He left. But the other day, that motherfucker thought he was going to scream at me. I swear to God, I don't think my brother ever really screamed at me before. He thought he was going to yell at me and hang up. Then he texted me back, I'm sorry. Then he hit me up yesterday, and I only answered because I was in the elevator. I wasn't even going to answer. I was in the elevator, and I didn't want people to be like, why did she answer her phone? So I picked up, and he was like, Lord, I thought you was going to block me. I thought you blocked me. And I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want my neighbor to hear the conversation. But I'm like, I'll call you back. But I'm like, bitch, I'm surprised I didn't block you. Like, that's where I'm at with it. I don't care. And we shared a crib. I'm not taking no L's from nobody, not even my kid. I'm not taking none of it. You gonna take the L, not me. Thank you, TX. Big Hurt said I'm cute or whatever. Thank you. I think you should get into travel vlogging. Yeah, I need money to do that. So I agree with you. I do agree with you. I need more discretionary income. But I do agree with you. I'm working on that. She said, thank you, Mama Beauty, for the gems. Yeah, she be having some. She put something in my head. I tell you, she always say, especially when I was young, she always used to say things, and I would half listen and half, but like there was a lot of things that, especially as you get older, between her and like my grandmother, you really understand. Like my mother used to tell me all the time, "Mine love bad treatment." They do, they do. AKA, I give the same energy. AKA, play with me if you want to. AKA, I don't care how much I like you, care how much time I invested, all of that. Oh, but people who stay with people because they've been together for 5, 10 years. I don't give a fuck. Love you. I don't care. I'm not having no babies. I'm 45, bitch. But I could be pregnant with an engagement ring on my finger, buddy. Even though, we trying to avoid that. And you come at me crazy, I'm not. It's not even a conversation. Especially at my age, I'm not having a conversation. Because at my age, I'm dealing with somebody who is of age to know better. And I'm just not. I'm not with nothing and nobody. I'm just not. I don't want to. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. She said, "I love Zora. She was the GOAT." Yes, yes, yes. My mom, another Scorpio, had me look the word nice online. It meant stupid, then translated to me easy to walk all over. Yes, I love Zora Neale Hurston. I studied her and Maya. Yes, easy to walk all over. And I am nice, but not in that aspect. I'm not. I used to be. I used to be. I'm not even gonna hold you. I used to be. I would let my friends, family, because I love them, and they know not what they do. These bitches know. Whether whoever it is, they know. They just think that they can, because you're not gonna do anything about it. And I think, especially in my family, I think they've come to the conclusion that no, this bitch is gonna do something about it. This bitch is bold. She bold. She gonna do something about it. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. All right, let's continue. Hold on. We got another donation. We got one. Hold on. Give me a second. We got another birthday donations. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Side note, okay? If you want to send a blessing, okay, to your girl on her birthday, because 45 ain't never been this fine, child. All right, okay? The link is in the pinned comments. Yeah, it's in the pinned comments. So I appreciate all of that. But let's get back to this. Thank you, DC, again. DC sent me another birthday donation. Thank you so much. Cha-chang, chang, cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Change the rules. Thank you so much, DC. All donations are thoroughly appreciated, y'all. I got all my information. Well, I got most of the information in the pinned comments. So if you would like to donate, it's thoroughly appreciated. You can send a cash super chat as well. That's appreciated. So what chapters are we what chapter are you stepping into? So I got another question. How old do y'all think I act? Do y'all think I act 45? I know we don't think I look it, but I'm a mess. But do y'all think I act 45? How old do y'all think I act? I'm just curious. How old do y'all think y'all act? I act. Okay. And again, we might get into some other celebrity news topic. I kind of did want to speak about Nicki Minaj. I might do it tomorrow. Honestly, I might do it tomorrow because it's about me. Okay. It's about me. Jovi got the in check. My fave gem you shared that Mama Beauty said was men love badge. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. They like to see. They need to know they can't play with you. They respect that shit. That they respect that shit. They men know they could walk over you. Mm-mm. And men are chasers. When you just accepting or whatever, you kind of chasing them. Have standards, especially in a world where most women are taught not to have boundaries, to allow people to just do whatever to them, and just take it, or stay because of children, or stay because they can't do no better, or stay because I done made you a baby mama anyway. That's Offset. Um, in a world full of women caving and being unhappy and dying early, because we already know, look at what's her name? What was her name? Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell? Yes. No. Tisha Campbell, and the other one is Arnold. Yes, Gina. That girl was going through it when she was married. Now we ain't gonna get into specifics of what she was going through and what her husband Dwayne was doing with Will Smith or not. We ain't getting into that. She had autoimmune issues. She was bloated all the time. She looked 10 years older than she does today. After she divorced him. She divorced him like 4 or 5 years ago. She looks great. She ain't bloating. If I remember correctly, her autoimmune issues went away. Healthy, happy, beautiful. Even the crow's feet that she had seemed to have softened. Because when you just give and give and give, it takes. At this age, I'm taking. I give, but I'm taking more than I give. I'm taking. And if you don't like that, that's fine. You don't have to be around me. That's how I am. I'm taking my respect. I'm not asking you to give it. I'm taking it. You got an issue? I ain't got to talk to you ever again. Or I ain't got to fuck with you. Or I can fuck with you like this. Like this. Not like this. That's all. Thank you so much, girl. Like they say, let them do what they want to do so you can see what they rather do. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, we got another donation. We got another one. Hold on. You need your dance too. Cha-chang, chang. Thank you, Apple. Thank you so much, girl. Thank you. I appreciate, like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated on this good old blessed holiday season. Hello? I jump off the holiday season, okay? It's always a week away, Thanksgiving. I jumps it off. Thank you. She thinks 32 or 35. Girl, thank you, girl. Thank you. Bring joy into your life. People be wanting to suck it out of you. And like I said, I had I said, I mentioned a little bit earlier. My daughter she wrote something amazing for her literature class. And the teacher didn't read it in class because, it was personal. But she got like a 97 on it or something like that. She was excited and she wanted me to read it. And it was about her parents, basically, her whatever, and we had the conversation about how, and I say this to y'all a couple of times. I've said this to y'all a couple of times. And, I've said it, she wrote something that was like, wow, she does that a lot. And I was just like, I would life. Because, she's able to see. I'm not I don't put anybody against their other parent or whatever. You let these niggas show who they are themselves, right? But just the realization of her and what she wrote, and like really, things that she was able to see, and just having a conversation, like, I wouldn't be who I am today. Not like I wouldn't be on YouTube, right? Just like, I wouldn't look like this. I would probably look older. I would probably be unhealthy. I would probably really have some sickness, cancer or something. Because, when it breaks your health down. I don't know, child. I would be sickly. I would look old and sickly. I would be broken. You would look at me and probably think I was 10 years older than I actually am. And here Sierra talking about I'm now acting 10 years younger than I actually am. I would be a broken shell of my fucking self. And because I would have been a broken shell of my fucking self, she would have never had the opportunity, even though she's a little crazy. She get on my goddamn nerve. These teenagers, and they gaslighting, But even with all her shit, she would not be who she is if I wasn't who I am. If I wasn't able to stand up for me and for her. And to put us first above everything. Fuck a love, fuck a, what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck a love, fuck a obligation. That marital obligation shit. Fuck a it. And that's a blessing. That's a beautiful fucking thing. 15 years ago, when I turned 30, and I had just left my husband at the time, moved down south or whatever to get away from him because he was crazy. I would have never thought I would be here. Not to say, because, life be still crazy. I'm still working on things and, wanting to do better, financially. I want my business to grow more than it has, whatever. But I really thought like it was over. Like I would never, whatever. The things that mattered, that I thought mattered to me at 30, don't mean shit now. Like, there's a fucking fly been flying around here for days. Side note, I have a video. Let me just say this. I have a video scheduled for Saturday. It's already scheduled. It's scheduled for 3 days. And I'm fucking like this in the video. Side note, just so y'all know, because this fucking fly has been in this house for like a week. And I don't know how he got in here. But the bitch gotta go. Anyway. So yeah, the things that I was in that closet. My marriage is over. I had a baby. I didn't know what to do. All this, because I had a plan. I did everything I was supposed to do, right? First come love, then come marriage, then come Jovi with a baby carriage. I followed the fucking script to a T. I married someone who had both their parents on paper. It looked fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. And it didn't turn out that way. And I, at 30, in that goddamn closet, I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. Like, could I get married again? Should I get married again? I don't give a fuck right now. I don't give a fuck. I'm good if it's a no. I'm great if it's a no. Things that I thought mattered 15 years later, hindsight 2020, then a motherfucker, don't mean nothing. And that's a beautiful fucking thing. I am happy. I am healthy. I live in abundance, you know, like just in general, I live in abundance. Yeah, I wish my discretionary income was higher. Of course, yes, I do. But I live in abundance. I have joy. I didn't have joy back then. Shit, don't get emotional, bitch. Not today. I have joy. I'm about to send in the next year this time, we're filling out college applications. I'm sending one of my kids to a top 20, period. A Ivy, hopefully, but a top 20, period. I did that. But I did that. That girl, because she was a girl, even though she was 30 and thought she was a grown-ass woman. She was. She had a kid. She was going through a divorce. Bitch was grown. But to me, that girl wouldn't have thought I'd have been able to accomplish what I've accomplished. Whatever. I still have 30-something thousand subscribers on this bitch. Yeah, there's people with a fuck lot more. But like, if we're gonna keep it a buck, I believe if they, what do they say? 10, anything more than like 10,000 is like 5% of YouTube. Like, I'm still doing it. I have good people around me. People who wish the best for me. People love me. I don't have to make myself smaller for anybody. I lived in a world where I had to make myself tiny. I can stand. And because of that, I have given my daughter, even though she's annoying, I gotta say that, I have given her legs, if that makes sense. I have given her the fucking will and the drive to do what the fuck ever it is. And I wouldn't have been able to do that if that 30-year-old would have backed the fuck down. If that 30-year-old would have just took what was hard, living in my mama house, hiding in her closet, you know, falling apart every time this nigga called me with the bullshit. I don't even give a fuck when they call me. Like, back then, falling apart, thinking, should I go back? Should I go? All that shit. If she could see who I am now, she wouldn't have been in that fucking closet. So I think it was Bree that just said it. Do it anyway. It's scary. And I'm gonna put it a lot further. If I would have been able to see even me now, even though I still working on me and still want things to be better and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, if she was able to see who I am now, I would have been a lot further than I am now. Even though I'm happy with who I am, what I am, all this shit, I would have been a lot further because I would have just did it more instead of questioning and worrying and all this shit. I would just did it. So do it. Choose you over everything. Unless that motherfucker came out of you. Choose you over everything. Because when you can choose you know what they say, children are better off being raised by happy individuals. I could have stayed in a fucking marriage. My kid could have been raised with both her fucking parents. That was me. That was my choice. Shit. If we're gonna keep it a buck, when COVID came back, I could have to this, if I wanted to now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I could. If I wanted to go there, I could. If I wanted to, I could. But I wouldn't be who I am today. She definitely wouldn't have been who she is today. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. I'm excited. I'm proud of the fact that in 2 years, a year and a half, y'all, she's going to leave us. Us. I'm gonna say us because we've been doing this together. Y'all been here since we were applying to boarding school. Y'all been here since all of this. She's gonna leave us. And I'm not gonna be broken because all I had was her keeping me to some horrible situation. No. Or all I have is her and I put no. I'm happy. I don't know what the fuck it's gonna look like in a year and a half. Hopefully, we be in we got a couple 100,000 subscribers and doing well and travel vlogging and going and do things and I could take y'all along with me, whatever. But it'll be joyful regardless of whatever it is. It'll be joyful. It'll be inspirational. So if it seems hard, if you feel stuck, you ain't never stuck. 2, trust me, hindsight 2020 is worth it. You think you can't? You think your kids will suffer? You think this, you think that? When you're happy, when you're happier, you can be a better parent. And that's the only thing that really matters to them and for them. Let's continue. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm JoviBeauty. I'm JoviBeauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. 45. Ain't never looked this good, y'all. Please don't forget, like I said, to like this video, etc., etc. If you would like to donate to the birthday funds, you could CashApp, SuperChat, Zelle. All the information is pinned to the top. Okay, all right. Let's go back a little bit. Where are we? That's what they call it. Hold on, wait, I just saw it. Is this what they call that? Is that what they call it? No. She said DC's out 62 and still not remarried, and I'm okay with that. That would have been so at 30. That was such a fucking failure to me. Now, oh my God, I'm so fucking, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so ecstatic and excited that I'm not. I don't have to tiptoe around nobody. Ain't nobody upset by my joy. You know how some of these people can be? Some of these men's can be? They be upset that you happy. I'm too much of a happy soul. And people who don't, they be upset. They be seeing you smiling and just happy for no reason in particular, but you just good. And they be upset. They be just want to iron at you. To try to make you feel as, I don't know, I would say as fucked up as they feel, but some of the times they don't even feel fucked up. They just don't want women to be joyful. Especially if it doesn't surround they asses. Oh, I'm just thinking about the bullets a bitch done. At the time, I thought it was, but hindsight 2020 and a bunch. All right. Oh my God. That's it. Hold on. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. I saw that fly. I thought I was tweaking. He said I was scared to see myself all sickly after seeing what happened to Erica. That was all I needed to see, or how much they drain your life force, baby. Your life force. You can't, I'm not gonna give you my life force. No, I told y'all the story many times about the lady who came into the election to vote early, and they weren't even 50. They weren't even 50. Her husband, he's standing up, he carrying an umbrella. Hey, everybody. And she looked like she was damn near. I thought she was his mother. Until an old lady next to me. The old lady next to me, if I remember correctly, she was like, I'm 87 or some shit like that, she told me. And I was like, oh shit. She looked more like she had more spunk in her than the 50-year-old couple. I be damned. Break your soul, drain your energy. No. If you're not pouring into me, I can't do it. I don't want to. Thank you, Sierra. On my way. With integrity, creating your own lane. Very true. Very true. Create your own lane, y'all. Gone are the days they said you'll be old and alone. Meant they gonna be old and alone. Do you know how much grown ass men are out here pathetic and just desperate? That damn fly is pissing me off. Okay, if fucking with me, all right. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get him out of here. I don't want to put one of them little sticky things for one fly. That sounds a lot, but I might. I don't know. They are, they are the ones. You know how they say is what are you glue? What they say, what they attempt to say about us is really them. They are. Because like I said, I could if I want to. It's not like I'm not, not, engaging. But I have these men, they are, especially, my age, older, the struggle is real. The desperation is real. It's real. It's so real. It's so real. And it's a joke. And the women I know are so, even the women that I know, which is fucking hysterical, who call themselves wanting to be married and wanting to get into a relationship. No, the bitches don't. They don't. They say it, I guess, for other people's benefit. I don't know. Or maybe but like they don't. They are happy living their own fucking single lives outside, doing whatever the fuck they doing. They really don't. It's these men that be trying to, and you just like, no, thank you. It's for real. It's for real with them. Don't believe none of that bullshit they be trying to tell you. They pathetic. DC trying to run it up. Y'all, if y'all aren't already subscribed to DT's channel, please go ahead and subscribe to her channel. Okay, support our girl. She would. The younger me, she would. She would be so proud. She would be so proud. She would get the fuck up out that closet. She would get the fuck up out that closet. I mean, I was in that bitch for hours. I ain't gonna hold y'all, hours. I didn't even know what time it was. I was falling apart. I was falling apart. Like I'm 30. I'm getting a divorce. Oh my God. It's so old. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so crazy. It was fucking crazy. It was so serious back then. I was dead ass. Dead ass falling apart in a walk-in in Atlanta. And now I can just laugh about that shit because, like, what the fuck was wrong with me? Girl, get up. You, get up. Get up. Whatever the fuck it is, get up. Go do it. Go do it. Who cares what other people think? Fuck them. No shade, just tea. Fuck them. They don't got to live your life. They don't have to, the day to day in and out of your life. That's on you. You make the decisions that make you happy. You make the decisions that's going to make the future you better. Not sad. Not out of fear. Being stuck where the fuck you stuck at, whether if it's in a bad relationship, in a bad job, you bad friends, bad family members that you just feel like you gotta stay around, and you just because you can't not talk to them no more because this your sister, it's your dad, it's your cousin, even if it's your fucking mother. It's the year of no more draining in your life. Hello. That bitch was flying around. It's the year of no more. That's what it is. 45 is the year of no more draining in our lives. That's it. It's done. It's done. Happy birthday to me. Oh, happy birthday to me. Long through travel. She said, I'll be so happy to take you along through travel internships. She said, Les Brown said, if you do what's easy, Your life will be hard. If you do what's hard, your life will be easy. That's what I tell my daughter that since she was a little girl. You work hard now or you work hard later. Pick a fucking struggle. Now or later. I've been telling her that since she was a little kid. I appreciate you, Ryan, but that's not true, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, Bippy, thank you so much. Beverly says she is 58 with a grown daughter and she's never been married. She's currently living her best life. Girl, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you, Lola Bunny. She told me happy birthday. Um, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Again, it is what it is. I'll make up for it. I've been to so many places since that situation and that person, because these men don't want nothing for you. They want they need you here so they could. It's that even when they're gutter trash, they can still feel like they better than you. I have traveled so much. I honestly, I wanted to go away this year for my birthday, but shit happened, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Y'all remember at 40, we went to St. Bart's. I've been wanting to go to St. Bart since I was like 21. Real shit. That's a New York City vibe. All the bad bitches in New York City back in the day used to go to St. Bart's. And motherfuckers ain't go to, they ain't get pissed on the shit in St. Bart's. But I feel I go back to St. Bart's. Maybe I'll go back next year. I don't know. But traveling and living my life, that's the goals. Especially once this girl is up out of here and at her college, girl, we're gonna be outside, okay? On a plane somewhere. And I'm taking y'all with me. Okay. Um Want us happy without, especially, by the way, what? She said facts. They don't want us happy without them, especially black women. They sound like that sounds like a you problem. LOL, dodge the bullet, Neo style. Really, they don't. I remember, it's not even my ex-husband, it's somebody else I used to date. I'm not even gonna get into it to specifics so y'all can know who, but they know. It was years ago. But like he was kind of miserable. I don't even know why. He was kind of miserable. And I remember one day in particular, I don't remember what happened. I don't remember nothing. I was smiling. He came in the house. I was happy. I was happy. I was smiling. No real reason in particular. I was just happy. I'm always happy. A lot of times I'm always happy. I'm always smiling and laughing. That's just my energy. I'm always happy, especially around the people, I'm happy. I'm a happy person. And he came in and he was fine. And then I don't even remember what he said. But he said some shit to like make me upset. And then he was like, oh, you know what? Because we had spoken about this probably like a week or so ago, whatever. I don't know. And then he was like, yo, I'm sorry. I really just said that to like, to upset you. Like, I don't even know why I said that. I said that to upset you. Like, I don't know why you being happy just made me have to want to like make you not happy. It was the weirdest shit. And like I give you this example because in the moment he recognized his shit and he was like, again, he's still miserable and we still ended up ain't working out. Child, I almost married that boy. Thank God I did. But he was just like, I don't know why I said that. I just said because like it was just like I don't even think we was like he just walked in. It wasn't even like 5 minutes in the house or some shit like that. And I guess the look of joy on my face irked his soul. And he said something, again, I don't remember, it was years ago. And I was just like, and then he apologized And then and in my mind, because he had moved away, et cetera, and I was not moving with him. I think that was the day. Again, I don't remember what was said, but that was the day that I realized I don't want to be back in tiptoeing around eggshells position. I gotta be sad. I gotta be fucked up. I gotta be, and the only joy I can have can only come from you when you say so. No, thank you. Leave. Before I was upset because this person was moving across the country. I was upset. I was upset. Like, you just gonna leave me? Some shit. And they wanted me to move with them. And I was like, hell to the no. Like, that was the moment that I realized, oh shit. I don't want to be around you. Me being joyful just for the sake of being joyful is a problem. No, thank you. I don't want to be around anybody like that. I want to be around people who, especially men, who brings joy to my life and like when I'm happy and want to add to my joy and my happiness. I don't want to be around people who wants to steal your joy, steal your happiness, steal your energy, because that's kind of what it is. It's never lost on me why you always see, why anytime you see a older, miserable woman, you know, and you can see the miserable all over her face, you know, she attached to some horrible ass nigga. It's not a coincidence. Literally energy sucking like vampires. That's why the girl in the story I told y'all about, because really she at the time they both the same age. The lady told me that's why she looked 20 years older than that man, because that man had sucked her life force from her. And even though they were both 50, he looking, and you know, because he's young, because he's been sucking her life force from her for about 30 something years. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yes. Draining. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. She said 30 was a good year for me. She said 40 was even better though. Okay. Listen, 30 was a lot for me. Okay. But like, it's gotten so much better. It has gotten so much better. I would say, especially after like 40. After like 40, I stopped giving a fuck about too much of anything. And it really, and as the years pass, I have more and more boundaries, and I love that for me. Things that I wouldn't even conceive of doing in my 20s and my teens and my 30s. I don't even question it now. I'm out. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not engaging with it. I'm not triggered by it. That's the thing. I'm not triggered by it. Things that used to, you know, will have me in a feeling away. I've been going through some things. I'm not really triggered by it. You know, wanting things to be different or wanting certain people to be better people. I know that who you are as a person. And I'm not triggered by it. I'm just like, all right, same energy. It's cool. My brother called me this morning, the same brother that I was going to block. He called me this morning to tell me happy birthday. He wanted to come out, you know, and I'm just, I semi got plans, but I don't know if I got any plans going on because of a situation that happened, Um, and he was so upset. He was upset. Like, so and I just telling him, told him the what happened because he knew about the situation, and he's just like, and I'm just like, it's cool. Don't bother. I'm cool. Because regardless, whatever, I'm cool. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I enjoy my life. I believe people when they show me through their actions how they feel about me and treat me. I don't need to question it no more. Like, well, why would you do this to me? Oh. No, I'm good. Because that's what they chose to do. It's not even a question about me because that's what they chose to do. That's who they are. It's cool. I don't have to engage. I I I I share energies. I ain't shit, you ain't shit. It's cool. You know? Like those things, especially coming from some of the people that it came from 10 years ago, would have had me in my emotions, upset, crying, not no more. Not no more. It's just like, well, okay. Well, okay. Because it's just all I need. You just need to show me who you are. Regardless of whatever. Show me who you are. Show me how you value me or how little you value me. And I'm going to believe you the first time. I don't give a fuck what you say, what you do. I'm going to believe you. So there's no reason for me to question my self-worth, question none of that. That's a you thing. That's a you thing. And it's cool. I'm going to be over here minding my business, playing or giving the same energy I receive in this world. It's simple. You want it, you got it. You want it, baby. You. People posting on my timeline on Facebook and shit. Um. She said I saw my cousin about on at work the other day and I dodged. Girl, sometimes you can dodge. Sometimes you gotta dodge. You gotta no. I don't care about none. No. Yes, dodge it. I don't care who it is. People are counting on the fact that they can drain your soul. Don't let them. I love that for you, sweetest girl. I love that for you. She's not trying to find a white or other nerd who just wants me to look cute and be happy. I love that for you. Go ahead. I love that for you. I remember you said this. How y'all know this? Is how y'all know I be paying attention to y'all. I remember you said it was a couple years ago that I think you live up the, or you live, or you lived at the time up the block from your family, like your aunt or some shit, your cousin, some shit like that. And we were talking about, putting it on and just going outside, being who you want. And you said something along the lines of, if you try to put on makeup, to go out or like even put on heels, they would say something, they would feel away. Fuck them. I hope that you in the last couple of years have realized fuck them. If they don't want the best for you, if that's what you consider, if you want to do, you do it. If they have an issue with it, they don't need to be around you. You don't need to be around me unless you want the best for me. See that fucker again? You don't need to be around me unless you want the best for me. And I hope in these last couple of years, you were able to do what you want to do and not do it because you might get judged by a whole bunch of people who wish that they had the balls. That's it. Who wish they had the balls to do it. She said 50 was a blast, and at over 60, I'm living my life like it's golden. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. She said, I had a question. How do you get away from guys that want to manipulate you for your decisions without putting yourself in danger? Some if them are walking crash outs. Despair. I say disappear. I'm a quick get up. I'm a disappear. Or like they say, start begging. Because half of these niggas don't got shit. Start begging. Oh, I need this. My rent due. Oh, you can't help me. Let them not want to fuck with you. Whatever it is, you know what it is. Whatever it is. Leave. If you can, move. If you can, move. If you can't, become something that he doesn't want you to be until he leaves. Pretend you're moving. People do that all the time. Pretend you're leaving. Say you got evicted. Oh, you ain't paid the rent. You've been evicted. You need some money to pay for the eviction. Whatever the fuck is gonna get that nigga going. Call the cops. Like, choose you at all times. He's a crash out. Call the cops. Let him crash out. Because they not really crash outs. Because they don't crash out for everything. They think they could crash out for you with you because they think you're not going to do anything. They don't be at work crashing out. They don't be crashing out with their friends. They don't be doing none of that. Call the cops. He want to crash out? Just dub him. No answers. No, if y'all don't live together, dub that. Can you move? If you can, move. Block him on everything. Don't explain yourself. Stop explaining yourself. Just dub him. He show up, call the cops. I need you to leave. 9-1. What you leaving? 1. Call the cops. I don't care. I've been there. Because you think you can't. I've been there. Bounce. I went to another state. I called the cops. Trust me, they'll call the cops on you. They will. They will. They will. So we ain't never better than call the cops. You want to be a crash out? Let them crash out. And call the cops. Let him crash out. If you want to crash out, let him crash out and call the cops. And let him know you're going to call the cops. There's no debating about my decisions. Number one, how does that even happen? My decisions are my decisions. I didn't ask your opinion. You pay my bills? Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck. That's the problem. Does this nigga pay your rent? Is he paying for said decisions? Because if you're not paying, I don't mean he give me a little bit of hair money, a little bit of nails money. If he not funding every fucking thing in your life, who gives a fuck about his opinion and what he cares? Because he don't like your decisions. It's your life. That really just clicked in my head what you said. He pay all your bills? Everything? No, because he did. If he did, he wouldn't be such a douchebag. wants to manipulate you for your decisions without putting manipulate you for your decisions. Girl, he gotta go. See, I'm mean, especially now. I'll just stop talking. Word, that's crazy. Be like them. Be a cold bitch. Just stop. If you feel like you can't, just stop. Stop. No sex. No nothing. No sex, he's leaving. You know that. We know that. We all know that. Stop fucking him. Shouldn't have said the F word, but whatever. I got a nice donation today. Stop effing him. Keep begging. Hang up the phone. Let him think you messing with somebody else, because that's what they gonna think. That's his business. Oh, I gotta go. Click. You ain't got time to talk. You can't chill. You ain't got time to spend together. You gotta go. Oh, it's an emergency. Oh shit, that's my mom. I gotta go. Click. That's my whatever. It's an emergency. I gotta go. No sex, no nothing. Dub them. She said, as far as opportunities to manipulate me, oh, he wants to control your life. Got it. Take your opportunities and disappear. Does your opportunity involve you moving to a new place? Because then I think you answered the question. He doesn't have to know nothing. That's another reason I tell y'all stop telling these niggas shit. Because they try to use it against you. You probably had some amazing shit happen for you or to you. You told him. He's resentful. So now he want to manipulate you and try to keep you down because he can't do it. Dub him. Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Ghost. Ghost. Bounce. You ain't got no kids. Ghost. If you can, move. If you can't, ghost. Dub them. Stop talking. Like, y'all hang out, try not to, but if y'all do, be like, be mad cold. Be like, wow, that's crazy. He'll be like, what's wrong with you? Nothing wrong with me. Oh, let him argue with himself. Don't even engage. And if he does something, call the cops. Don't even engage. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Don't even engage. Just be like, oh, I gotta go and leave. Hopefully he don't stay with you. Oh, you gotta go. If he do, change your locks. I hope he ain't on the lease. He want to crash out, let him crash out, let him go to jail. That's not your concern. Hindsight 2020, 15 years from now, you ain't gonna give a fuck about him, you about him and whatever outcome happens to him because of this. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Thank you. It's my birthday. DC said my current dude doesn't realize I'm never going to marry him if he doesn't handle his back child support payments, but he thinks I will. Child, I'm paying my departure. She said I'm planning my departure from Cali for me and my son. That's it. Keep doing you. They want to play stupid. Let them play stupid games and be. What did they say? Call it. Let them be blindsided, child. He don't want to take his child support. The fuck he look. No, we're not the cleanup queens. She said this time last year, we all collectively checked out as women, mentally, spiritually, and physically. We burned our cape. Yeah. Watch how they move. Yeah. Other nerds. Yeah, other nerds. Don't judge her. Thank you. Thank you. It is styled. If I can find it, I will add it to the product link. It was from last season though. So I don't know if it's still there. The hat is though. Oh, see, she said, sorry, I meant as opportunity you take. I didn't mean as far as decisions. Oh, like you meant when you mentioned, was it you that mentioned that I didn't go on my study abroad because of a man? Hmm? Opportunities. Fuck him. Take your opportunities. Take all of them. Don't even have a conversation about what you're doing, what you're thinking, but you just do it. By the time he know it's done. Don't don't keep do take your opportunities, because if you don't, and da 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 da, he's gonna say, but you know, you could have still took your stuff. I just, you know, I just told you, but it was your decision. They will kill you and tell them you asked them to. Hello. Take your opportunity. Go on your internship. Go on your whatever. Do what's best for you. Do what is best for you. You ain't got no kids. Do what is best for you. You want that opportunity, you are going to regret it for the rest of your life if you don't take it. And it is going to be worse because you did not take it because you didn't want it. No, that you didn't take it because of him. Fuck him. You think you want to be with somebody, hindsight 2020, that stifled you? You're gonna hate him. And then he's gonna be like, well, you could have took your stuff, you know, it was just my opinion, but do what you want to do. Don't engage, because they like to manipulate. That's why I always say, don't tell these niggas what you're doing. Don't tell them. You know who you share your joy with? Your friends. A lot of these men don't even need to know what brings you joy like that. They have to earn that. Because they will take a little bit of information and try to flip it around you. If it is for your betterment, you are in school, you're trying to do what you need to do, and he's trying to sabotage you and manipulate you or any of that shit. A prime example of why you don't tell these hoes nothing. You leave it real surface. He don't gotta know y'all don't live together, right? He ain't gotta know until you ready to. You going away? You going to England or something for his internship? China, Japan? I don't know. Where you going? Cause you going, right? Where you going? Do it. Leave his ass in the dust. Cause you know what these niggas will do. Because if it was him and he had an opportunity, if you think he wouldn't leave you in the dust, you are sadly mistaken. You were sadly mistaken. He would have left you in the dust. He probably wouldn't even have told you about it. He probably would have just did it and then been like, oh, well, this is happening after. Or when it's too late for you to say anything about it. As he should, because if it's for his benefit. So you don't allow him to do that to you. You do what brings you joy, what's going to, bring you success and happiness. Okay? That's my birthday wish for you. Thank you, April. It's my birthday. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's my birthday. Don't forget to like the video. It's my birthday. Sierra said, thank you for that answer. A guy friend of mine, I let him speak, but when it is to share my goals, I keep it vague, and he pointed out that I was being secretive of my goals. Why does it matter? Why he can't? Why he secretive? Which so he can find them out, so he can try to sabotage them. Fuck that. Fuck that. Why? So he can sabotage you. If you would get to, if we're friends, we're cool. If I told you a little bit, that's it. Why do you need to dig into my personal whatever? The fuck is you? Can you imagine? I couldn't even imagine my female friends having smoke or being upset that I don't get into the nitty gritty of every fucking thing I want to do with my life. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who raised these hoes to really think like it's your job to get approval of some shit from them? What I said, like I started this video out with, or today's live stream out with. The only thing that matters, especially as we get older, is what brings us joy and happiness. And understanding we can't control nobody else in this world. Nobody. And understanding that these people really don't matter. If they did, they would only want the best for you. If these people don't want the best for you, if you see them being manipulative, hating, or whatever, you don't owe nobody nothing. No is a complete fucking sentence. A complete one. Because you won't open up to him. Who the fuck is he? They too full of themselves, you know. Who the fuck is he that you have to open up to him? Who the fuck is he? Miss me. Miss me. What? She said, I'm paying all the bills, including rent and my car note. So you disrespecting my me questioning anything I'm doing. That ain't leaving they ain't leaving for no sex when they ain't got no place to go or pay bills. Put them out. Y'all put them out. Go, and I know in certain places, go get an eviction notice. Move. If you can move, move. Make it easier like that. I don't care if they're gonna be homeless. I swear to you, I don't. I swear to you, I don't care. I swear to you. They'll figure something out. They will figure something out. Or if not, that's their business. Who the fuck says it's our job to hold these niggas up? I thought, remember? Y'all, I know y'all seen it. It's like a meme. It's like a church meme with the children there, and then the women, and then the man is holding everything up. How did that reverse? Well, we know it's been reversed, right? But like the meme in comparison to the reality of life for a lot of women is fucking crazy. Put that hoe out. Or you can leave or evict their asses. Go get an eviction notice. You can get one. Even if you're a renter, somebody in your house, you can evict them. You can evict them. Put their ass out. I be damned, DC. I be damned. Fuck her telling me shit. She said no sex. It's true. But Sierra's young. These old niggas will go without sex. These young niggas, they think they deserve it. That's why I told her, because she's young. These old niggas will stay. No good or nothing, but they will stay. So I get that. But Sierra's young. So she's talking about somebody who's under 30. Okay? These under 30, they still think they can send him back to his mama house. Send him back to his mama house, okay? But for the old nigga victim, well, DC says she moving. That's a great plan. Up jumps the boogie to the boogity beat. I ain't marrying you. Don't marry these hoes. Don't attach yourself to their debt, the burden. Oh my God. What happened when they die? Then you got to deal with, and he ain't paying child support. Child, listen, you got to deal with his ignorant kids coming, knowing they daddy never had shit, but they want to come and act like you killed him for what? I don't know. You know how these motherfuckers be acting like, put them out. I'm so happy I ain't got to deal with none of that shit. Thank you, Jamie. It's my birthday. Thank you so much. She says, thank you for the answer. I let him speak. But when it's to share my goals, I keep it vague. And he pointed out that I was being secretive with my goals. It's not his to know. An attitude when I bought my X5 for my birthday this year with my money. He had the nerve because you bought yourself a new car, hating ass motherfucker. Because he mad. Because he can't buy him a new car because he's not responsible, because he wasn't paying his child support. So now that shit probably backed up in thousands of dollars. How's that your fault exactly? These motherfuckers are miserable. They miserable. I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna say it because it's my birthday. And I don't want to be vulgar. I don't want to be vulgar on a bitch birthday. I'm keep it pushing. I ain't gonna say it because I really was like, should I say it? I ain't gonna say it. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, etc., etc., etc. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Renew or get your passport, ladies. Be out of here. They using our words to get us and harm us. Yeah, that's what you don't tell them. I am very vague. I talk. My thing is, and my friends know it. Everybody know it. I'll talk a good one. You think you know me? Y'all know I could talk. I will tell you a whole bunch of nothing. I ain't lying. I'll tell you a whole bunch of shit that don't matter. Because I learned that lesson a long time ago. I will tell you a whole bunch of nothing and see how you do with that. I really got to know you. I really got to time and to feel like I can go ahead and express more and tell you more. And I'm still going to be on point. Don't ever in your life try to think you're going to try to throw anything back at me. The first time I'm out, I learned that lesson. They just want you to tell them how they can win. No, that's why I don't tell them nothing. I ask a lot of questions. I don't tell them. I tell you a bunch of fucking roundabout bullshit that don't mean nothing. I don't care. That's what they do. I love that for you, girl. Manifest that. I believe in you. I believe you were going to do this. And that man think he could hook his fucking his no shade, because I know that's your man right for now. Hook his bum ass to you. And we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You got shit to do. You have a son that you gotta take care of. We ain't got time for this. If you ain't benefiting me, you got to go. Though he mad because you got a car? Mad because you got a car with your own hard-earned money? The fact that they don't comprehend that the audacity of that is just audacious. Or it's just, what? Because you bought a car? Because you supposed to be a bum bitch like he's a bum bitch? Can you imagine? Your child actually has some issues. His children probably don't. And he still couldn't pull it off. He couldn't even keep up with the child support. You better than him. You're better than him. Like, what? My mom, my really close female friends, I don't go like I used to say this a lot before. When we used to talk a lot about dating and stuff. But like I dead ass believe, and I still believe it, we just don't speak about it that much. But I believe like the great things that happen to you, you share that. You're supposed to share that with your friends. Those are the people who are going to be in your life forever. My homegirl, God bless her soul, she was on mushrooms the other day. Don't ask, this is her second time taking mushrooms. She called me, woo, I guess to talk her down while she was on her mushrooms. It was fucking crazy. And she said it, and but it was so funny and cute because she's losing her shit because she's on mushrooms. And I'm the only one she wanted to pick up the phone and call. Not her baby daddy, not her, who she messing with. I'm who she wanted to get up and call. And she was like, high off her mushrooms, like, we're soulmates. Me and my friends are all, it sounds very Sex in the City because they did it then. But like there's so much truth to that. That's why I really believe in having and working on good female relationships. Those are the people who are going to support you regardless. They're going to support that you got a new car, girl. They want to be like, girl, what's the inside? What's the interior color going to be? That sort of support, not some hating ass nigga support. Because even if it's your friend, a lot of the times, a lot of these men resent the fact that you can, and it's not like they can't, they chose not to. Their life decisions in general was a choice and they chose not to. And when you have good friends, those are the people that you share those important things with. Good friends, good family, not all of them, of course, but the ones that really see you and want you to achieve, like for real, not just some shit they say, but through their actions. I don't tell these niggas much of shit. I really don't. I really, really don't. Like I said, I talk about a bunch of nothing. I tell you some things, yeah, whatever. But like important things, no, not really. No. Mm-mm. That's what your therapist is for. If you ain't got no friends, that's another person. She said I'm 28. Sierra, I told you, Sierra's a baby. She's 28. Her situation and your situation, they're different situations. Because no 30. So her friend is probably like 28, 29, 30. That nigga was supposed to. She stopped. If that's the situation, if she stopped, he's out of here. He's still, see, because the older men, they know that even though they want to pretend like they don't know, they fully comprehend that they are worthless. No shade. But depending on their life decisions, etc., 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 have $80,000 and $100,000, some of them in child support, can't for nothing. They know that. At 29, 30, they still don't comprehend the full who they really are. They don't comprehend that. He gonna think he can move on because he'll find somebody else better. Thank you, everybody. It's my birthday. Thank you so much. It is my birthday. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I really don't have no plans. Um, I have no clue. I have no clue. But we'll see how the day goes. We'll see how the day goes. Um, yeah, you don't tell them nothing. If you tell them, they that is the they feel that is the least they can go. You say, "Oh, my ex cheated on me," unless he cheated on you and you broke up with him right then and there. Not, "Oh, I forgave him," and da da da. No, no, no. If you say your ex cheated on you, the bare minimum is he can cheat on you, and you gonna forgive him because you forgave your ex. Somebody hit you, the bare minimum he could cheat on you and he could potentially hit you because he feels like, well, at least I didn't beat on you. No, I don't tell them niggas nothing. It just ain't work out, you know. Thank you, Jerry. Jerry said I look good in pink. Jerry, drop a birthday donation, Jerry. You won't be over here talking about I look cute and shit. Appreciate you though. She says bonkers. I'm here, but I'm already going. It's the quick. That's what I'm about to say. Plus, DC's an Aquarius, so she ain't really there. She ain't never really been there. I already know. He he doesn't even understand the assignment. Yep, you let them think whatever the fuck, and you go by and you do what's best for you. Always, because they will do that every fucking time. They're gonna take an L for you. Never. Never. So why the fuck is we taking L's for them? Like I told you, and any man worth his weight in at all, or worth shit at all, don't want you taking L's, and definitely not for him. He don't want you taking L's. No, no types of L's. She said, I know, sis, just something to do. I feel you. I feel you. Oh my God. She wanted to touch grass with Jovi. She was with the aliens and wanted to touch grass. She was. We going away. I guess this is because y'all know I'm going to get my teeth done. My mother gave me majority of the money. No shade, no tea. She gave me the majority of the money, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I still have to raise some more. So I'm doing that this year. I'm looking at maybe January. If I raise all of it, I need my plane ticket and all that shit. Plus, me and my friend want to touch grass. Where we going? Arizona, bitch. We're going to Sienna Valley. We had the discussion before she was on the mushrooms. But when she was on the mushrooms, we started talking about portals and shit. I told her that we could go and we'll take them. I'll take them. I've never taken a mushroom. If y'all know, the only thing I've ever done is I'll drink a little something, and I'll smoke a little here and there. I don't even really smoke like that to keep it above. My brother will tell y'all, well, he won't, but I'll roll something up, I don't join size, and I'll be smoking on that for like 3-4 days. Okay, I'm not that. I'm not. I don't. Okay, I've never taken any pills. I've never coked out. I've never done none of that. But I'm gonna take a mushroom in the Sienna Valley. They have vortexes. She's on mushrooms, and we were talking about the vortexes, okay? And I just told her we can't get too close to the vortex while we on mushrooms because we might end up in another fucking, what do they call it? Not another universe. what do they call it? Because that's what I said. I said, what do they call it? Because I forgot what they called it when I was on the phone with her on Marvel. Other realms, not realms. Y'all know what I'm talking about. In Marvel universes, no dimension, whatever. We don't want to end up in another dimension, bitch. But we're going to Arizona, probably in like February. Take mushrooms by the vortex. Look at the sky. Go to go, we're gonna get rubbed on at the spas and shit. But go to some, hopefully we can find a reservation. Yeah, all of that. Some grown, because we be in Vegas, and Vegas is kind of dead, but we in Vegas and we turned up in Vegas, but really grown woman type of situation and experience. Spawn, vortexing, going. I think they have like uh a medieval dinner sort of shit over there. We looking at tickets for that. Very grown up, very 40 plus. So that's what we're gonna be doing. That's what we're doing. So far, I got 2 trips planned for the beginning of the year, the upcoming year. So that's what I'm really hoping for myself: more trips, more disposable income. Be able to really do what I want to do. She was with the aliens, y'all. She really was. I did, however, start some more veggies. Oh, okay. Yes, Aquarius and us will get that. It's right up our alley. Yes, depending on the bond, connections are forever. My best friend I've met since 7th grade, and we've been sisters since. Never argued. We can be apart for 2 years and come back like we first met. Yeah, friendships are very important. Friendships are very important, especially with good people. And I understand there's a lot of bitches out here who's fucked up and they don't wish you no well. I've been there. I'm done that. But I was not gonna allow a couple situations with a couple hoes, couple bitches, to fuck up my outlook on decent friendship forever. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it, won't do it. My friends are amazing. And like Sierra said, I don't have to speak to them all the time. I really don't. We don't, but when we do, it's on and it's up. And we all want the best for each other. That's it. We could agree, not agree, like it'd be hysterical. And when I say she was on the mushroom, she went in on like the dude that said I start talking to. She went in on how she hated soul, but it was for the best because it allowed me to da 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 da. And I'm like, this bitch is hot, but it's real tough. And I really, like I said, having good friendships and good relationships and people that you could really, talk to and really give a fuck about you. And there is no fucking ulterior motive. Because with these men, a lot of their shit has, there's a reason behind a lot of their behavior. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. Happy birthday. Thank you. It's my birthday. Yes, we're going to the spas. We're going to the spas. I could go today. No, I think about it. Today is kind of late. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, when we go to the Sierra Valley, I don't remember. It's in Arizona. We go into spas and do all of that shit. We go to spas here, but it's about to get real grown. About to get real grown. Okay. That's it. Biding your time. They bought their time with us. Bide your time. Yeah. Enjoy it. And do what you need to do. Always do what you need to do. She said I might travel and divest. Divest, girl. She said for my birthday, Swedish girl said for my birthday, I went for a massage Friday, sipping paint Saturday, and do brunch cruise Sunday. All safe, solo, baby, and pregnant, because I knew someone was gonna ruin it. My narcissistic sperm donor, yeah, yeah, they do that. Do what you need to do. As long as you listen. That's why I don't tell these hoes nothing. Cause you here trying to enjoy your birthday. If you would have been like, oh, I'm going to the spa, he would have found a way to fuck it up. They always do that. They would have found a way. Bruh, if you think I'm home, sad, crying in the closet, let them think that. And go do you and enjoy yourself. And don't bring nobody and don't tell nobody who gonna tell him or any of that dumb shit. We ain't got time for it. Life is short, hell is hot. What's a vortex? Okay, a vortex is with a veil between this world and the next is really thin. They have, okay, so in this part of Arizona, they do, it's a whole, I guess they have certain energies. Energies is very, it's the, it's Arizona, it's the desert. Energies, there's certain places on the planet, like the Bermuda Triangle, like certain places on the planet where things can happen. And we're going to go and look at the night sky and drink wine. And wear furs and shit. And go on hikes. I like to hike. She says, Sierra said, next birthday, I'm spoiling myself. I'm watching The Devil Wears Prada 2 to come out my second. My fashion heart is so excited. Please spoil yourself. Please spoil yourself. Please do. Please do. I need to go outside country and get my teeth done too. Yeah, I'm going. I just got to get the rest of the money up. So I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited about all of that. I will, it's a lot of things that, I like myself. I like my body. I like what my face look like. I, for whatever reason, had some teeths that had to come out. We're going to put these bitches back in. Okay. I'm not even going to do a whole, I'm not doing that. Going to have me up here looking like Armand. I'm not doing it. We just gonna get some teeth. We gonna get some replacements. We want some replacements for what needs to be replaced. For the most part, I got great teeth. Ain't nothing soft and wiggly. I ain't got no teeth going like this. They just, so we're gonna put in some and it's gonna keep it from spreading more. Or, maybe a couple composites, et cetera, et cetera. But for the most part, that's it. If I could get, I'm trying to think of like what I would get. My teeth. I would say LASIK, but they told me my eyesight is so bad I can't get LASIK. Because, my eyesight bad. But my teeth, yeah, that's it. Good skincare. Hello. Let's keep it up. Collagen. Hello. Let's keep it up. Get you some ice water, my uncle said is not theirs. Get you some ice water, my uncle said it's not theirs. Okay. Galaxy, different earth. Different earths. No, yes. Different earths. Like in the Marvel movies. I forgot what they call it. Dimensions, universes, multiverse. Oh, that's it. I just said we need to stay in this multiverse and not go to another. Because listen. I just like, bitch, just don't walk too far in. We gonna stay over here We gonna tie a rope, bitch. I'll tie a rope to you and I'll pull you back. She was high. I was cackling. I was having a good old time trying to bring her high down. We was having a good old time. She said, "Go ahead and take that trip on that rocket ship. Nobody has to know, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas." I was at the spa in Lakes, butt naked. Listen, that's a whole different type of spa. Narcissistic people first. They do is isolate you from connections. No, thank you. Yes. And these are not things that like, oh, he loves me. No, he wants to control your life. He wants to control your life. It seems, oh, he cares. He wants to know. No, he doesn't really care. He doesn't really care. That's the gas. He doesn't really care. He just wants to control you. Nope. No. No. Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. You know what? I might come back later. I ain't even gonna hold you. I might come back later. We gotta see. If I go out, then I won't come back. But she said that was shade. Was it? Thank you, Shar. Appreciate you so much. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to YouTube channel, follow me on all my other social media platforms. I'm JoviBeauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. And don't forget, y'all can always send a birthday blessing to your girl. Okay? Yeah, super chat there, CashApp, Zelle, all that information. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all so much. You want to send a birthday blessing? The link is pinned. Okay, it is pinned. Them super chats be super chatting. Okay, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Kat. That wasn't shade, because I damn sure would go to a spa where little naked, little butt ass. I would go to, like, I would. Don't think if we don't find something in the Sierra, that even if it's a fucking hot tub, it's a naked hot tub experience, bitch, I would be naked. Titties like this on the water. I would be naked in that hot tub. Yes, multiverse. That's what it was. More different earths. Yes. Because I said, girl, you gonna go into that vortex and we don't know when you gonna come back. So yes, multiverse. Someone gave me some mushrooms, but I don't know how to use them. I think you just eat them. Or you could cook with them. You could cook with them. That's what she said. You know how the same way like you would make a brownie or whatever with weed, or make, with weed, butter or whatever with weed. Same thing with the same thing with the mushroom. That's what I heard. I ain't use it. I ain't tried it yet, but that's what I heard. So you could make something with it, make a little pie. I don't know. But that's how that's how people do it. Don't be no legend has it. Me and my friend are crazy. That was I don't know what the fuck. This is the same friend that when I went to St. Bart's for my 40th, she popped up like 2 days before my birthday. That's how friends we are. She was like, bitch, you cannot go to another country for your birthday. We hiked the mountain. I think I told y'all the story. We almost died. Okay, I almost slipped off the mountain. Some islander guy who was like barefoot, he grabbed me. Like, so we like this time we're gonna have the proper shoes to climb the mountain. Okay, this time we're going in that hike and it's gonna be hiking. Okay, we almost drove off a cliff. This is my friend that we travel, and it's always an adventure. So we might, and the way shit happens, bitch, we might end up in a vortex. We might end up seeing somebody from another earth. I don't know. things occur when we are together, and I'm not mad at it. We always bounce back. Always have a good time, good stories to tell. I done almost died. We done almost died like twice. It was on my birthday. It was on my birthday too. It was on my birthday. Because I'm one of them people. I don't know if I told y'all this before. I don't know if y'all know this, but you have a higher chance of dying on your birthday. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's true. Go look it up. It's like 50% of people die on their birthday. Some shit like that. Like, for real. But maybe it's because we do extraordinary shit on our birthday. Maybe it's a universal clock. Baby, I don't know. I know we almost drove off a fucking cliff. And I had my camera, and the camera went down, and she was saying she didn't realize, because if you ever been to St. Bart's, they ain't no fucking railing on the side. And I'm like, bitch, I am not going to record our death. That's what I was like. I didn't say that to her, that in my head, because I had to, it was recording. I posted a lot of those videos. You got to go back 5 years ago. But I was like, no way. No way. Because if I record what's happening, that shit gonna be played on Unsolved Mysteries or some shit. Or like the last time, you just gonna see us screaming about back up, back up. We trying to bust a turn and not fall off the fucking cliff. And I'm like, I'm not recording none of this. I feel like if I turn this camera on, we're not gonna make it back home. Like, I feel like I turn it on, it's gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them. And what happened? We'll never know what happens after we turn. Well, shit, if we fell off, but I felt like we just can't do this shit. So the vortex is going to be the same energy. I ain't recording it because y'all might never see the fucking recording, or you might see me and her walk this way, never to be seen again. We ain't doing this like this. No fucking Blair Witch hunt. This ain't no Blair Witch hunt. Okay. You feel this is extraordinary feeling. Oh, thank you everybody for the birthday shout outs. I'm not into thugs and playboys like that. They're a liability. Yeah, they're a liability. I've never really been into thug. I'm not, I'd be like, oh my God. Or playboys. But even the ones you think are like regular smegalo or whatever, they're a little weird too. Yeah, this is my friend that takes at least 5-6 trips a year. Anytime I be like, I'm going away with my friend, she's the friend. She's the friend. Okay, y'all probably seen her in a lot of my photos that I've posted on other social media. She's the friend. She's the Libra friend. I got a lot of close friends, but she's a Libra friend, and she's the one that, bitch, I could be like, let's go. When I go get my teeth done, you know how you could bring somebody with you. She'll probably be like, oh, bitch, I'm coming. She'll be like, let's go to Turkey, bitch. We going to Turkey. This the friend that is with the shits. No matter what it is, she's with the shits. No matter what it is, she's like, let's do it. You only live once. And it's true. I say all the time, and we said this when she was high, because I wasn't high on no goddamn mushrooms. But I was like, when we were talking about what we're going to do, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do more, because this year I really didn't go nowhere this year, right? And I normally take at least 2-3 trips a year. I didn't go nowhere this year. Did I? Not where I would have liked to have went. So anyway, and I was like, and I said it, and I thought it was so funny. I said, I spend my money, because I'm like, bitch, how do you always have the money to do this? But then, I'm like, I spend my money on clothes. That's who I am. I'm a fashion girl. I spend my money on clothes. She spent her money on traveling and experiences. That's what she does. And I'm not mad at it. And I said, we have to balance this shit out, because this is also the friend that she's like, I ain't got nothing to wear. And I'm like, bitch, she has travel clothes, and then she want to be in sweatpants and shit here. We got to go shopping for her. So we said, we're going to balance it. We're going to take a little bit of her shopping money. A little bit of her travel money, and puts it on. And then I'm gonna take some of my shopping money, because we know I likes to put it on, and spend more of that on, you know, you know. And it's the craziest shit, because I buy a plane ticket damn near every month. It's just really not for me. But I buy plane tickets like them shits is going out of style. Like literally. Literally. I buy a plane ticket every month. Wait, was that back in 2020 with the Robinson case? No, we went to St. Bart's when I was turned 40. So it was 2020. I'm born in 80, so 2020. That's when we went to St. Bart's. A friend are giving the movie the hang. Yes. 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 When I tell you, yes, we give the yes. Yeah, we do. We do. Because I don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. She got, she got children. So when she travels, and she got 3 of them, so it's a lot. So when she we outside, we outside. When we outside, we outside. Even when we here, when we outside, we outside. This is the friend that I'm with when I'm like, me and my friends is outside and we bust day. Like I told you, what it was like a month. It was right before the end of summer. We went when I fucking couldn't talk. Remember when I couldn't talk like 2 months ago? And I was like, I think I got a champagne cold or some shit like that. We was in front of the building because we were like, today the adventure is being. That's her right here. I would call her back. That's today. Our adventure that day was to be hood niggas sitting in front of the building. But instead of like 40s or like, Hennessy, we decided to drink the champagne that she brought back from Trinidad. And I had like and I couldn't speak for like, because I think the bubbles be fucking with your throat or some shit like that. Yeah. So that's her. We be having a lot of fun. Wait with them. I need a Libra friend then. Yes, Libra friends are great. I really enjoy my Libra friend. But let me go. I'm going to call her back. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later. I really appreciate everybody who had wished me a happy birthday, everybody who has donated to the channel, to my CashApp, to my Zelle. All those donations are thoroughly appreciated, okay? Yeah, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all more than likely tomorrow if I'm not hungover. Bye.